when I was a lifeguard, I saw it in a swimming instructor. I really saw it in, I had a very narrow vision in a way. I said, you know, if I'm working on the beach or if I'm working by the pool, I'm there to prevent injuries and it's a great job. I want to stay fit and then teaching swimming lessons. I started realizing that, oh my gosh, like I said to you earlier, like I don't ever remember not knowing how to swim. And I think that kind of started staying with me. And then I started hearing about, you know, children drowning. I started hearing about these accidents, boating, started hearing about, you know, just individuals trying, you know, to go from point A to point B, you know, kids going to school, let's say in Cameroon, and not making it to school because they crossed the river, it was too deep, and they drowned. And so I was like, wow, this is crazy. And I was very young at that point. And so I think for me, it's like something inside me. It's intrinsic, very intrinsic. And I think the quality that the water brings into our lives is that there's this soul connection to water. So
Yeah.
it's a very intrinsic, I mean, maybe it's a complicated answer. I don't think I definitely don't have a linear answer, right?
Yeah,
I
I
think
got you. I
our
got
lives go like this, literally
you. Yeah,
like a wave.
I
So,
understand that. So we're with Nathalie Martin, and Nathalie is telling us basically that she was born a swimmer and she's been swimming all her life and she doesn't even remember. That's how good it can be. When you're born in the Ijaw ethnic group of Nigeria, you would be like a Nathalie. You would be born and you would be thrown into the water and you would be uh, swimming all your life. But the beautiful thing about it is that at this point, we're not just going to talk about swimming all your life. Nathalie has dedicated her life into making a huge difference. And she started Swim Global Project, which is a project that unites all the people that do great things with swimming all over the world so that we are working as one united front. So Natalie said, I do not remember a particular time in my life where I would say that it kind of changed. I would say I was born in swimming. I started swimming at the age of 9,
mm,
but I found my first love at the age of 9, and nobody could take her place. So I did find my first love at the age of 9. And I started swimming. And I remember that the first day I went swimming, I learned to swimming one day. And my dad was trying to get me out of the water. My dad taught me. And I wouldn't leave the water. I would run and try to escape. And it was crazy.